Someone's flying solo today at the grill. Mad Dog, so glad you're here.
Thank you. Actually, I'm flying south of the border today.
You are?
I am. You know, we get a lot of emails, a lot of calls when we travel around. We always say, that isn't going to be hot. That's not going to be hot. And we always kind of hold back a little bit on the heat.
Yeah.
On the peppers and stuff when we're on Fox 11, because not all the crew likes it, and we sample it out at the end to you folks. So today we're going to do a south of the border that's phenomenal, and it starts out with jalapeno peppers, and I slice them with the seeds in it.
And which is going to really...
It's going to add the biggest heat in the world.
Yeah.
And then we have some beautiful white onions, which are more spicier than normal. We got some tenderloin diced up, peppers, limes, basil. And if that ain't the richest little chipotle olive oil in the world, it's absolutely delicious. That's chipotle olive oil. So all we're simply going to do for the stir fry is add the onions, add the jalapenos, basically everything we have in this bowl on the plate here.
And probably definitely use the gloves for the jalapenos.
You know something?
With the seeds.
On our CW show, which is today at 9:30, CW show at 9:30, a gentleman called from Madison, actually called us up this week. He says, why do you wear those gloves? He says, they're so distracting, I'm going to quit watching your show if you wear the gloves. Well, how is he going to know if I wear the gloves if he quits watching the show? That's what I want to know.
Exactly.
So now we have all the ingredients is here, and I gotta leave those on. I'm gonna squeeze a little bit of lime over the top of that, and we're gonna squeeze another lime over the top. We're gonna add some nice fresh basil or dried basil over the top of that, and I'm gonna mix this all together. So it seems like a lot right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna add that chipotle olive oil, which is gonna add a great flavor to it. And then a little bit of I have one product here, Mad Dog and Meryl's Grillin' Magic. That's a garlic pepper blend that'll knock your socks off. Good stuff.
Woo! There goes my socks. I didn't even try it and they flew right off.
So we're gonna mix this together. Normally at home I would probably marinate this for a couple good hours to get that lime and the oils and the seasonings blended together. But if you can lift the hood and stand back, Angela.
You gotcha.
Because I'll tell you what, I'll get that for you.
Woo.
There is that is the cat's meow right there. That's a little grill plate that I thought I'd never use in my life.
Yeah.
But for stir fries, I'm gonna stand back too, because that's
stir fry on the grill. This is why I love you guys.
That's modern Dutch love right there. And we're gonna add that all together. And then when Douglas comes out in the next segment, I'm gonna keep stirring this, turn it down to a little bit lower heat after a while. And it's not only gonna take but a couple minutes. I'm gonna pull this off when this segment's done.
Okay.
To put it back on. So don't think it's gonna last an hour on there. Here is our finishing stuff right here. I'm going to squeeze it with a little bit of lime to finish it off, and right before we serve, some diced up Swiss cheese.
Which I just tried a cube. That is really good.
It's
Swiss
delicious.
cheese.
Yeah.
Very, very good stuff.
And happy birthday to Dolly. We did a surprise birthday party for her yesterday, her 80th. I couldn't say that beforehand because it was a surprise. So Dolly, happy birthday, dear.
Oh, happy birthday, Dolly. Thanks for coming. And of course, we're going to see him again in our next hour for the finishing touches. All right, we'll be right back here watching Good Day Wisconsin.